Guys, so I just did a reading because I did a video earlier today about Easter, and I was really frustrated that people will continuously doing the same monotonous Easter service every year, praising the blueprint instead of being the blueprint. And Spirit got me right together because I wasn't so kind in the video. Spirit corrected me, got me right together, and told me not to be tricked and fooled and confused by mysticism, overindulgence in anything. So I just want to share you guys, and I'm going to share the Spirit right after in a second. But I just want to show you how Spirit continuously correct me. So when people come for me and tell me I'm confused or I'm lost, no the fuck I'm not, because my spirits immediately correct me when I'm wrong. And I'll admit to that. And and I submit to the messages from my spirit, and I learn from them because they have my best interest at heart. This is our divine guides, guiding me through life, leading me through liberation so that I can help others and liberate others and shine my light upon others. But here is the reading, guys. I just wanted to give a quick chat before I show you this reading. And, because my spirits correct me, and when you attune to your inner God and when you attune to your inner self, your spirits can also correct you. So I just want to show y'all how spirits correct me, because I did a video. I guess it was distasteful, but I was just trying to help, get people to attune to their own resurrection instead of focusing on the same monotonous service they have about Easter every year. But Spirit is telling me to have some fucking respect. But anyway, it's just saying get back, don't be confused or tricked by mysticism. So I looked up. So I started pulling cards because I'm like, I'm not confused. I'm not tricked or confused. But then, okay, so the first card I got is the Ten of Swords, which is, you have to see this all together. Let's see, how can I make it so that you can see this better? So the first thing I got was the Ten of Swords, and it was saying, this is just saying it's the end. Something is complete. There's the end of something. Can you see this really good? It's the end of something. So the Ten of Swords represents the ending. And then you have the Hangman. Do you see this? This is Jesus on the damn cross. Spirit gave me a card and helped me to see it from a new perspective. The Hangman, let me show you. Look at it. Look at the hand. Look at the feet. And look at that. It's a cross. Excuse me. I don't want to keep cursing about it. But it's a cross. So, the completion of a cycle from the death of Jesus on a cross. Then you have 888. Indolence, the 8 of Cups, 8 of Discs, 8 of Swords. Yeah. Look at this. Freedom from bondage. Freedom from bondage. Letting go of things. The ending of something. Creating a way for new beginnings. Working, faith and works. This is all. 888 is the number of resurrection. It is the number of going beyond the physical limitations of reality. And then you have the Virtue card. 3 of Wands. Which represents, co-creating with the divine guides. So it could mean, you can call it the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. You being God on earth, the Son, and then the Creator and the Holy Spirit living inside of you. But this is what Easter is about. It's about the completion of a cycle, or it is about completing, a phase, a cycle from Jesus dying on the cross. And it's about the resurrection of Christ with the number 8. Freedom from liberating you from bondage, liberating you from ending the ending of old way of doing things for new beginnings, and the implication of faith and works working together for your good and for co-creation with the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. My whole point, though, was not that I don't believe it. My whole point was incorporate that knowledge, incorporate that teaching as the blueprint to liberating yourself, instead of every year focusing on what God's will, which was already done, which was the death on the cross. And the wisdom oracle cards I got was expansion and enlightenment. Because I was like, okay, so they just wanted to ground me and put me back in a position of knowing, of getting back to the basics. Like, don't do too much. Ashley, don't let mysticism get the best of you. So I get it. If they just wanted to enlighten me to make sure that I'm continue on a path to enlightenment and expansion, but also from a place of knowing where it came from. This is what it's about. This is what Easter is about. But it's about incorporating that blueprint into your life as well. And I shouldn't be making videos about, angry videos about it, because people aren't incorporating it into their life and they're just praising the blueprint instead of being the blueprint. But, at least they know the blueprint. All right, guys. I just wanted to show you how Spirit teaches me a lesson and gets me on the right path. So when people tell me you're confused or you don't know what you're talking about, I do know what I'm talking about, because if I didn't know what I was talking about, the Spirit of the Lord will send me a message. It cannot get no more clearer than this. You see these 8s? I know the meaning of 8, so they can talk to me like that. I know that 8 is a number for resurrection and going beyond physical reality, going beyond what is physically limited in the world. I know that the 8 of Swords means freeing yourself from bondage. I know I can look at this card and see the resurrection. I've never looked at this card and saw Christ before. This card means seek new insight and clarity, but today I saw something different. I saw the cross. I saw the nails in his hands. I've never paid attention to that before. I saw all of that today because I needed that message. I needed the Easter message. I needed the message, period, of Jesus, getting back to the basics of Jesus dying on the cross for our liberation, for us to end old thoughts, new ways of thinking, and old things that are no longer serving us, for new beginnings, for faith and works, the implementation of faith and works. This is the blueprint to enlightenment, to expansion, to co-creating with the Spirit of God. Does this mean that I'm just going to focus only on this and not implement it into my life? No. And I think that's what people get wrong. They only focus on praising the blueprint instead of being the blueprint. And I am God on earth. I am Jesus Christ. And I need to focus on being the blueprint. And if I don't believe in that, I don't believe in myself. All right, I just had to show y'all that. Peace.